Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Mad Money, episode 3. I am your host, Tyler Katz, and I'm here to give you all the greatest financial stock market news that is currently available. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode today, so bear with me, but I do have some important things to talk about. Number one, I hope everyone is staying safe during the quarantine. We here at MB Plus have been trying to produce as much content as possible to try and make it more relaxing and enjoyable and give you fun things to watch. And I'm proud to announce that there will be a surprise series featuring me and my co-host Patrick Scanlon in the coming weeks. So you all better be on the lookout for that. Now, let's dive right into the stock market. Last week I told you, what did I say? I said, might be a good time to hold. Let's hold the stocks. I think it's going to go up a little this week, but let's hold the cash. Let's hold the cash until something really bad happens. Now, I might change my forecast a little this week. We're looking at the 5-day chart for what we call the S&P 500, ticker symbol GSPC. This is the indicator of what's happening in the stock market. And you see that little line right there? That dip, that's a huge green line. That's an upward trend right there. Today, the Dow gained almost 200 points. And honestly, we're up like 3 or 4% today. And quite frankly, the reason as to why is baffling. Coronavirus cases are climbing over 300,000 in the United States. Unemployment went up from 3.3 million to 6.7 million. And a lot of portfolio strategists, like this article references below, are saying that the worst is behind us of the coronavirus recession. And it's going to get better. But jobs are going down. The economy's not doing well. Statewide lockdowns are in place. Why is the stock market doing well? Honestly, it's a good question. I think investors are looking long term, saying, hey, it's going to get better in the long term. It's a little outlandish to say it's going to be this bad for this long. And I think people are taking risks. And I think that's why you're seeing that tech is doing really well right now. Tesla up almost 10% today. And another industry we see doing well is the pharmaceutical industry, specifically Inovio Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol INO. We see that this pharmaceutical company was recently passed by the FDA, and they can actually engage in phase 1 testing for a coronavirus vaccine. What's phase 1? It's approved by the FDA, and now humans are going to be able to have this drug tested on them. But another interesting development in the biopharma world, Gilead Pharmaceuticals, pull up the ticker symbol so you all know, recently got approved for their phase 2 trial for the coronavirus vaccine that was also used to treat the Ebola vaccine, but apparently there's some similarities there. Gilead Sciences also did something very noble. And I said last week, I like this company. I like the things they're doing, and I like what they did today. Today, they announced they were going to be giving out 1.5 million pills, free pills, to people that need. If you're really bad on coronavirus, nothing else is working for you, they're handing out pills for children and for older adults. You can actually email them on a case-by-case basis. And that's how awesome Gilead Pharmaceutical is. So why it's down today, Gilead typically goes against the market. So if coronavirus is getting worse, Gilead's doing better. If coronavirus is doing well or getting progressively better, Gilead would be doing worse. Kind of goes against the market, if that makes any sense. But yes, Gilead Sciences is supposed to have an experimental pharmaceutical coronavirus drug. The last thing we're going to be talking about today, though, is Apple. Apple, obviously involved in the FANG stocks. Apple is doing extremely well today, and here's why. CEO announced recently that Apple will be shipping 1 million masks per week during the coronavirus crisis. They have sourced 20 million protective masks, and they are shifting their supply from iPhones to masks. Apple is not only doing something that is going to get them good PR, but it's something that's going to make them money. Let me tell you, Apple's sitting on a lot of cash right now. They could go hard on these masks, and maybe the virus doesn't get much worse, and they have all this production facility built up for the masks, and it's wasted. I don't know. I think Apple's a short squeeze. I think it's going to be going up a lot this week. I think 2 months from now it's going to be going down. Less Americans are going to be buying iPhones, any application parts. European consumers are going to be doing the same. This article was kind of scary. Foxconn disclosed that their sales had dropped 7.7%. Apple's revenue is down, but their stock is still going up. It's because they're getting good PR from the masks. I think Apple's a short squeeze. I'd buy calls, and then I'd buy long-term puts right now on Apple. I buy calls with like a strike, like expiration data, like this Friday, next Friday, and then I buy puts 3 months down the road for, I don't know, something like 260, 270. I don't know. Calls at maybe 250, 245. Maybe on the money call 250, 255. I don't know. Depends how risky you want to get. But we do not have a caller today. Very tragic. So we are going to go ahead and end the segment here. Thank you all for tuning in to my wonderful, wonderful Mad Money podcast. Special shout out to the student government sponsors, Alexa Bryant, Stacy Almachenko. Thank you all for supporting the show. Charles Harries as well, my editor, and Patrick Scanlon, videographer. Have a blessed day, everybody.